Jackson Holliday has been optioned to AAA Norfolk after slashing .059, 111, and 170.
Ultimately, do I like the way that this has gone in April? Totally no, and I feel responsible for that, but it's possible, just like it was for Grayson or Colton Cowser, any of these guys, that this was sort of a necessary development episode to be exposed to this before you're fully ready for it. And now the work that you put in, you kind of know exactly what you need to do when you get back up there, and that's valuable. So, it comes at a cost to get that negative feedback, but it's valuable. And I guarantee you Jackson's going to channel that well.
And we get a look at Corbin Burns, Jim, for the 6th time in Oriole colors.
Well, they trade for him from the Brewers, and he's just been as good as advertised. If they get him a bunch of runs, he's going to win easily. We'll see if that's the case tonight.
Burns and Esteuri Ruiz. And Ruiz swings in, pops up a cutter into short center field. That's where Cedric Mullins plays tonight. And that's where Cedric Mullins makes the catch.
Tyler Nevin hitting in the 2-hole once again.
And Nevin hits a breaking ball weakly to short. And his old teammate Gunnar Henderson throws him out.
Langeliers is a former top prospect with the Atlanta Braves.
Shea Langeliers off the first pitch that he sees. That's out to the outfield, and it is gone. Home run for Shea Langeliers. The round trip party for the Oakland A's continuing on to Baltimore. A 1-0 lead for the Oakland A's with 2 outs here in the first.
Stay hot, green and gold. You know the drill, Jenny. Fastballs in real estate. The man they call Shea Langeliers.
Back-to-back walks after a home run for Corbin Burns, and that is an oddity worthy of a pitching coach visit. Abraham Toro, switch hitter, 27 years old. Toro with a little punch shot toward third. Ramon will track it down. So a home run for Langeliers. We'll see Gunnar Adley and Ryan O'Hearn coming up.
Ross Stripling with his 6th start of the season, been featured on the road.
Gunnar with a hit in 5 straight, on base in 11 in a row.
A swing and a miss there, a strikeout to start Ross Stripling's evening.
Now here comes Adley Rutschman.
He swings, hits it in the air. Shallow right field. Butler walking on and looks into that light blue sky and makes the catch. Here's O'Hearn upright from the left.
To the right side, and Nevin hesitated, and O'Hearn makes him pay with a 2-out base hit.
Switch hitter Anthony Santander is hitting from the left side, and that shot on the ground. Grabbing it was Tyler Nevin, and he will take it to the base. 1 runner left on for the Orioles here after 1-0 A's.
Darrell Hernandez, big league debutant this season at age 22.
Welcome to the big leagues. Perfect curveball.
The first of the game.
Yeah, great break, great location.
Here's the 0-1 to Shea Langeliers.
Ripped into left field. Cowser on the one, wasting back. He leaps, and he makes the catch on the warning track, and then he's into the left field wall. You hear the moves for Colton Cowser. Colton Cowser, who made a terrific play to end the top of the third. Of course, is leading off. Cowser rips this into right field. That's down for a base hit. Butler over towards the gap, and that's going to be a leadoff single after a really good at-bat for Colton Cowser here in the bottom of the third. So 2 away, and Henderson takes Cowser's place at first. 1-2 to Adley behind the plate tonight and batting second. Adley chips this into shallow left, and that's going to be down for a base hit right in front of Ruiz. And it's first and second with 2 outs. Ryan O'Hearn will bat first and second. O'Hearn ground ball up the middle, it's through. Into center field, a base hit. Henderson round third, he will score. Rutschman will get to third base, and this game's all tied up at 1. RBI single for Ryan O'Hearn.
Cedric top 10 in the American League in home runs and RBIs.
There you go.
That ball's demolished. Mullins, flag court. Orioles take the lead. Number 6 for Cedric. Break out the bullpen homer hose first. And the Iron Man will stand and applaud as the O's jump on top for the first time tonight.
Well, that changeup changes directions in a hurry. He had a good one, but he hangs that one, and Orioles take a 2-1 lead. We're not going to, hit a pitcher's pitch early in the count, or at least not often.
Oh, look at that. You couldn't have done it any better if you had a pool cue out. Anthony Santander, it's wedged inside the sidewall, and he'll get to second with an excuse me double. I think the fountain had the same exit velocity as the swing.
TJ McFarland, left-hander's done a fantastic job out of the bullpen.
15th appearance of the season for the lefty.
On to face Mullins, who's lined out, homered.
And that's a one-hopper over to Nevin. He'll step on the bag, and TJ McFarland does the job out of the pen once again.
Well, Corbin Burns came in 3-0. But again, great curveballs, cutters. Stayed out of the middle of the plate. So he goes 6 innings, only gives up 3 hits, picks off Bleday. And again, a 2-1 lead. Not a lot of runs tonight. And Danny Colum comes in. Danny pitching on Wednesday. In fact, he was on the mound when Henderson made the great play in the hole.
Here's Danny doing what he does on the mound. A terrific cutter. He strikes out Toro to begin the 7th. 3-2 for Hernandez. To short. Henderson snares it and throws out Hernandez.
It's pretty routine, isn't it? Henderson snares it.
Lawrence Butler steps in. That's in the air. And how about making a change? JJ Bleday did it the other day. Lawrence Butler, he's trying to stretch it to a double. And as Mullins fumbled it in center field, he'll get to second.
Brandon Hyde will come out and make a pitching change. Well, you bring in one of your better pitchers, ground ball pitcher. Cano's going to come in, fastball sliders, and they're going to pinch hit with Seth Brown, who, veteran guy. He's got some power.
He's getting a lot of those.
Now bottom drops out. Talk about a clutch pitch. So they decide to pitch it 3-2. Might as well just change the course of this game. Orioles up 2-1.
The right-hander Mitch spins on now for the Oakland Athletics. Jenny, we talked about wanting to get into the ball game in New York City. He's going to have to wait just a breather. We'll revisit that, but for now, it's right here in Camden.
Full count pitch on the ground, and 4-3 will be the out as Toro and Brown moved over positions to the right side. 3 up, 3 down for Mitch Spence. After 7-2-1.
Craig Kimbrell trying to pick up that save, and after a blemish in his first outing as an Oriole, he has picked up every save.
Yeah, I mean, he's working on 425 if he's successful.
1 AB against Kimbrell in his career. 0 for 1. Mullins launched into left field, and Brent Rooker is going to get the party started here in the 9th inning. Heading towards second. He's going to have to get down, and a double for Brent Rooker. 3-1 to Bleday. That's high, and he'll take a walk.
Toro probably looking to put the ball on the ground.
Rooker at second, Bleday at first. That's in the air towards right field. Ryan McKenna leaps up to grab it. Over his head it goes, and coming in home. How about we have ourselves an even up game? Toro ends up with a double. Rooker scores the run, and it's 2-2.
So the infield mostly in. And the pitch is way outside. Rutschman from his knees to Kimbrell! Safe at the plate! Bleday scores! And the Athletics take the lead. But the Orioles will call for a challenge.
I actually thought that he tagged him.
Did Bleday ever touch the plate?
No, he didn't. He's out. They're going to change that. I mean, he never gets to the plate.
So a pitch that was just wild enough to lead to a wild result. They've had to use him quite a bit in the first month. And the command's just not there tonight, so that will be the end of his night. And he exits with the bases loaded and 1 out for Keegan Aiken. Swing and a miss for Brown, and Aiken gets the 2nd out. And he hits a pop-up here on the infield. It's Ryan Mountcastle. He makes the catch at the top of the 9th.
Spence trying to get through 3. That's lined right into the glove of Daryl Hernandez, and he does complete 3. See if the A's bats can get to work in extras.
Nobody home. Fantastic. Now it's time for old Bangaliers to go to work. Productive out. Let's see if he can get this thing to the outfield.
Down to third. Good pick by Ramon. His throw to the plate has None in a pickle. Rutschman runs him back. Now Arias flips it to Mountcastle. Keeping the play alive. He gets the tag down for the 2nd out.
2 gone. Brent Rooker up. That's sent out towards left field, and it is going to get past the left fielder and Colton Cowser. Here comes Langoliers. He's fast. He's running home, and the throw not in time. The A's have taken a 3-2 lead here in the 10th.
Strike 3, inning over. Oakland gets its run. We'll see if Cowser and the Orioles can get theirs.
Trying to lock it down for Mason Miller. His first opportunity here, Dallas, in back-to-back outings to shut him down.
That's right.
0-2, and the Orioles down to their final strike.
There's the pitch, and how about the Oakland A's? Mason Miller dialing up 102. Strikes out Gunnar Henderson. And another multi-strikeout